Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russ doing another voice commentary track for this game at North Shore Paintball. This is a backfield deathmatch game. So off the break, I just want to run to the middle of the field. We've got this ridge separating the two teams. It's basically the highest and most open spot in the field, so everybody usually goes around to the outside. Most guys play the tape lines, left and right tape lines.
They'll be pushing down that left side there.
And I kind of like to try to make it through the middle of the field and get into the other team's territory. But first, I'm going to kind of test it. I don't want to jump right in and into the bush with somebody else.
Oh, we got one on the... There are two, three, four on the left. They're going far left. Guys, push back into our back left. They're going around. They're flanking us on the left.
Now, the other team's trying to flank us here. If they push down that road, they can come all the way through. So I asked a couple of our guys to head over there and stop them. All it takes is a couple guns in there, and it's pretty tough to make it through. But seeing four guys go through there means we're probably clear through the middle. As long as my own team isn't shooting at me. They hit the bunker right in front of me, and I kind of flip out there a little bit.
Whoa! On your team! On your team! On your team! Bryce, those guys with you are shooting at me!
So at this point, I'm seeing that there isn't really anybody over on the other side in the middle of the field, so I think I'm safe if I do the little jump. Now, I'm going to do a bit of a low crawl because they're all in the buildings to my left and looking inwards. But, you know, if I move quick, it's tough to get a gun on me, so I can usually make it across in 2 seconds, jump right into a bush, and pretty much home free to roam around in their end of the field. Yeah, once you're across the open space, it's pretty easy to move around in these sort of trenches. They've been kind of worn out. A lot of the stuff that's been growing is blackberry bushes, so they're a bit prickly. I wear full arm guards, full leg guards, and this old Renegade jersey is great protection, so I don't really feel too many thorns. But there have been a couple times where I've been snagged in there, and it kind of sucks. So anyways, I still don't see anybody. Nobody's watching me, so I'm going to jump across. Just going to make sure the GoPro's still working. And so I'm looking back, make sure nobody on my team has their guns on me. And at this point, I'm actually thinking this path looks a little overgrown. I've been injured all summer, so I haven't played in a while. And this is one path I do kind of like. Actually, the last time I ran it, Kieran ended up shooting me. He actually saw me get caught in a bush, and I was trying to untangle myself, all stealthy-like, but he saw the bush rustling and shot me right in the ass.
You go this way, I'm gonna go right side.
Now, I normally don't like getting paired up when I'm going bush diving. I do like to kind of go solo just because the more movement there is, the easier it is to get picked up. I mean, camo can only do so much. You really have to kind of sit still for it to be effective at all when somebody's looking for you. Fortunately, though, most of the time in this field, when these games are going on, people are going to be looking on the outside. So what you heard there, Kieran was actually yelling for me. He was seeing if I was still alive. And you know, when I'm getting into enemy territory, when I'm going across the other side of the field, I actually really hate to start talking. And you know, usually the way people communicate on fields is just yelling like crazy. Just, hey, yeah, I'm over here. And you know, that's great sometimes when everybody knows where everybody is. But when I'm going all like super stealth mode, I don't really like to start yelling, so I try to think up some way to let Kieran know that I'm still alive, so he keeps pushing. The whistle, I mean, hopefully that doesn't tip people off too bad. Anyways, I'm going to come out in the open here, and I'm going to see a few people. I'm hearing the shots, so yeah, being able to hear where people are becomes pretty important when you're kissing the dirt and crawling around, because you can't really see anything. But I can kind of hear them shooting over in Kieran's direction over to my right, so I know that I'm going to kind of have their side open to me. Yeah, I can see a couple. And they are wide open.
Headshot him.
So the trick when you're doing sort of guerrilla warfare paintball is you don't want to really open up. I mean, I hit one on my first shot. I missed the other guy with the next two, but after that, I don't really want to stick around and keep shooting because it really helps the other team locate you. And once they know that you're in the bush over to their right, they're going to kind of rotate around their bunkers, get cover towards you, and even worse, they're going to tell their teammates. So, you know, I take a couple shots, 2 or 3 shots, and after that, you know, if I'm not making any more kills, I'm gonna back out of there because it's not worth letting them know where I am.
Yeah, come here, man. This is a good spot. Our guys are moving up on the right, so we've got people here and in this building. They got some over here too.
Even these thick bushes, if these guys open up on me, I'm done for. So definitely not worth shooting a ton from here. Plus, I mean, my gun only holds 10 shots, so there's that too. Anyways, there's a few guys in and around this tower, so I'm gonna be able to pick one of them off. And again, it's because he's looking over at Kiernan's direction.
Oh, headshot. Headshot.
And they don't know that I'm over here yet, right in the middle. Now I do actually have some enemies pretty close to me on the left. It's just not worth it for me to engage with them because they're in hard cover, I'm in soft cover, and as far as I know they haven't noticed me, so there's really no point in shooting at them. I'm gonna try and push over to the right side where Kiernan's coming along and join up with him. And there's a few windows and holes in the buildings there, and you know, if people see a scary dude in camo walking out of the bushes, generally they're gonna light me up. So again, hearing's going to come in handy here. I'm going to be able to hear that Kiernan's taking this right side and being able to push up. Almost to the point where I took those shots earlier and got that guy.
Kiernan, with you!
And that's going to mean I don't really have to stay quiet anymore because basically means I've joined up with the front line of my team.
They're all in marketplace.
I'm not behind enemy lines anymore.
No, that's our guys. Yeah, just keep pushing left. Okay. We got one top in the building.
By putting some pressure on them from the side, we helped Kiernan move in from the right.
Yep.
Now again, the low crawl comes in handy. Nobody seems to look down these days in paintball. You can go a long ways just low crawling it.
On your team!
And more friendly fire. That's the problem with being the first guy up. When you're in front of everybody else, everyone just assumes you're a bad guy. So here's my buddy, and we've actually cornered the last guy on the enemy team. This being team elimination or deathmatch. Once he's out, game's over. I think he actually took my teammate out here. But apparently I managed to shoot him.
Hey, dude. Hey. Good game. I thought it was you, John. Dude! Oh, right square in the bum. I'm sorry.